So yeah, Matt, you wanted to tell us a story. You wanted to get something off your chest.
Oh yeah, time for some group therapy. Basically, well, and this isn't so much a discussion topic. Like, if it does inspire some discussion, something you guys want to talk about,
It will be
all for that.
inspiring discussion. Trust me, I've got some things to say.
Okay, well, it's really just a story, and if we have nothing to say, we can move on. Otherwise, it's all good. So, this year, I just want to throw out there, I am 17 years old, which is actually a few more years than 12. Let's just get that out of the way first off. And this year, see, because I still go to school, because I'm a nice little young 17-year-old. So, and they decided that it's a good time to start introducing us to the frightening world of pornography. So have you guys ever heard of this phenomenon before?
No.
Porn. What was it? Porn.
Hang on. It's pornography.
What about prawns?
Yeah.
What are we doing for prawns? Or shrimp. Here we call shrimp.
I'm not
prawns.
entirely sure. See, yeah, I've never heard of this thing before because as I said, I'm only 12. I mean 17. So yeah, they played this video which was basically like 20 minutes of them saying porn is okay. It was in 3 parts. It was an epic trilogy. The first part was basically porn is so addictive, and if you watch porn and get addicted to it, in 30 years you'll become a serial killer. I'm not even joking. That was the moral of the story. I personally think
that's a reasonable argument. Carry on, good sir.
There are there are quite a lot of serial killers, and if that's the cause, I think we found the problem. And I think we should wipe out pornography and stop all the serial killers.
Well, it's not like everyone watches porn at some point in their lives, and everyone isn't a serial killer. So, I mean, it makes so much sense.
Yeah. Delete all the porn off the internet.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. We didn't even know what pornography was before you came on this show.
Oh, no. I'm only talking about what I learned in the uber informative video.
Should I be Googling pornography? Is that something I should be doing right now?
I think you should find a definition, actually.
Okay.
I think our viewers aren't gonna know what we're talking about.
All right, I'll look it up right now.
The second part was basically I want to get this out to you. Do you know what a woman is?
A woman.
I think I've heard of them before, but
okay.
Not quite sure.
I swear to God, the second part was 10 minutes of explaining what a woman was, and. All right.
They're out of mythology, aren't they? Like centaurs and shit.
It was because I understand. I totally understand where they're coming from because they're trying to say, women aren't objects. That you should respect them. And okay, fine, I understand that, and I'm all for that. But the thing about that, the way they were throwing it out there, they were all like, women are so like sensitive and emotional, and they deserve respect. They deserve respect like they were shown in the olden days. And I'm just like, yeah, because our history is
when they couldn't
full
vote
of respecting women.
Leave the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Leave the house ever.
All that respect from the past that we're throwing women, and. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see part 3. I would have wanted to see how the epic trilogy ended, but it ended there, and it was just like, it was such a weird video to watch because I mean, first off, I go to a co-ed school. There are members of the female population around all the time. This isn't something. I mean, apparently this video was made at Eddie's, and it's like. Okay, maybe they'd want some education on this topic, but I mean, seriously, why are they showing it to us, of all people? Plus, the video was so weird, because it's like, I've defined this so many times. What happened was, I'm pretty sure whoever made the video had just discovered Windows Movie Maker, and had just discovered all the effects, and was like, yes, all of them in right now, because There was this guy talking. He was talking in front of a green screen for absolutely no reason. He had this like psychedelic background behind him and whatnot. And just, he was talking and like he'd be halfway through a sentence and suddenly it would transition and he'd be on his side, he'd be on an angle and he'd just keep going with this sentence. So they just transitioned between a whole sentence just so they could put this guy on a freaking angle. And then I don't know what was going on. And then in part 2 with the whole Guess What a Woman Is, there was this one guy who was like telling a story about his first introduction to porn when he was 17, as it was with us.
What, was he a serial killer? Did he turn out to be a serial killer?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't say he was, but because he watched porn, I'm sure he was a serial killer.
Yep, go on.
And so he was being filmed out in front of his car, and suddenly the cameraman just starts like turning. Like, he's just talking and the camera's just turning and spinning and suddenly he's on his side. It's like, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. Like, is this cameraman drunk? Or is he just like falling over in slow motion? And I think I figured it out. I think he decided that this guy just rambling on was so boring, he had to make it interesting somehow. So he just decided to spin the camera around. And I was so upset because the real emotional side of this is that the boys and girls got actually split up to watch this video. The boys watched the pornography video, and the girls watched a video about what you should do with low self-esteem, as if to imply that boys just don't suffer low self-esteem. Instead, we just become serial killers and watch porn.